Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm your host here, Unspeakable Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Instant House mod for Minecraft 1.6.2. Now, before I get into this mod, I just want to let y'all know, I did review a mod back then that was just like this mod, and it is called the same thing. But this mod is made by a completely different person, and it is completely different. The mod that I reviewed before just spawns in one type of house, which looks kind of like this without the bushes in the front. Now, this mod is actually going to spawn in more than just a instant house. It's going to spawn in multiple structures, including this one and some others. So I'm going to show you how to craft them and how to spawn them in. Now, the reason we are in a flatland world, because usually I review my mods in a normal world, is because we have to spawn these structures in on a flat ground, or they will kind of like go into the side of a hill or something if all the land wasn't flat. So let's go ahead and show you the very first thing, which is the quick dirt house, which is crafted with some pieces of dirt, some coal, and 2 pieces of oak wood. Now, the mod that I'm using to look at this right here is called the crafting guide mod. And then if we go ahead and go into creative mode and you go over a page and go into the instant house mod little tab, you can see everything that comes with the mod right here. So this is going to be your quick dirt house. You're going to set it down just like that, and you're going to right click it, and then it will spawn in just like that. It comes with a chest, nothing inside the chest, nothing inside the furnace or anything. It comes with a chest, a furnace, and a crafting table, and it's just a really simple dirt house that you would need if you needed a quick shelter for night or something. So like I said, just spawn it in, right click on it, and then boom, it will spawn in. Really simple and really easy. Let's take a look at the next one, which is going to be the 1-room cubed house, which is actually this one right here that's in front of me. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one's crafted with some oak wood planks, 2 oak woods, a emerald, and 3 stone bricks. So if we go ahead and take this bad boy and spawn him in, this one is not going to set down a little block and you're going to right click it. You're just going to set this thing down and it is going to spawn in. So there's going to be no block. This one's going to come with 2 chests, a furnace, 2 crafting tables, and actually up here there's actually nothing except for this redstone lamp. So it does kind of have like a basement type thing. So actually not a basement, an attic, I guess you could say. So that's actually pretty cool if you wanted to build like a ladder right here going up here, and you could have like your little like sleeping room or really whatever. So it's pretty cool. And then we go outside, you can see we have these bushes, these little flowers, we got like a little gravel walkway, and the house just looks really nice overall, and it's somewhat easy to craft. The only problem is getting that emerald and the stone blocks in survival mode. So that's really the only problem. Next, let's take a look at the white standard tent. Now there's actually 2 tents. There's an orange wool one and there's a white one. Now, as of right now when I'm reviewing this mod, there is no other colored tents except for the orange one and the white one. Now, he said he is adding more colors, but as of right now, these are the only 2 colors. You only have a white one and an orange one. So as you can see, they're crafted just like this with the wool. You can either use white wool or orange wool at this point, and then the rest of the crafting recipe is the same with the iron ingots, the torches, and the 2 pieces of flint. So let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 tents. They're exactly the same. The only difference is the color. And then sometimes when you spawn these things in, it says you should check out our Star Wars mod as well. So that's actually pretty cool. It kind of gives you recommendations for their other mods. So as you can see, this is just a little tent, some wool. There's where the fence posts take in. Then we have our chest, a furnace, and a crafting table, which is pretty cool. Then if we go ahead and spawn in the orange one, like I said, orange one is exactly the same, just with obviously orange wool, and it also has a chest, crafting table, and a furnace, which is also pretty sweet in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at the very last one, which is the Cobblestone Tower. This is probably going to be one of my favorites. That's why I saved it for last. It is crafted with 4 pieces of stone, 2 chests, a furnace, an emerald, and a lava bucket, crafted just like that. If you missed the crafting recipe, you can go look at them on the Planet Minecraft page, which will be the link will be in the description, or you can just pause the video wherever it is. Now this one is also whenever you spawn in, it says subscribe if you like our mods, and it says that twice. And also when you spawn this one in, kind of like how you spawned in the dirt house, it doesn't come in a little block. The only one that really comes in a little block and then you right click it is the dirt one. So for example, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is you don't spawn it in right when you click down on it. So this one, it comes in a little block, and then whenever you want to have it come in, you can spawn it in. But these ones, all the other ones like the tent, you just kind of spawn them in like right when you click down on the ground, which is kind of useful, I guess. It's not really useful. I would rather have the little block and then let me right click it. And there's an entrance to this house, so let me go ahead and show you this one. We can just spawn them in really simple, just like that. So the entrance is going to be right here. And you're going to have this little pole, kind of looks like a strip of pole. Yeah, I don't know. And there's like some lava under here. That's kind of why you need the lava bucket. And then so we got that pole going up. I guess you would probably need to build like a ladder or something coming up here. I do not know why they didn't include one, but yeah, you get the good thing about the top of this is it's really far away from any enemies. So if anyone was to come down here, you could easily like throw stuff down at them, and they really couldn't come and get you unless obviously you fell or something. But you do have 2 large chests, a crafting table, and 2 furnaces. So this is kind of like a sky-based castle defense type thing. It actually is pretty cool. One of my favorites. It's also got these glass windows that you can look through if you ever needed that for some reason. But yeah, that is going to be about it. That's actually everything that the mod includes. It's a really small mod. I think it's actually better than the instant house mod that I reviewed before. But like I said, this mod is made by a completely different creator, and it's completely different than the one that I reviewed like a few months back. So that is going to be about it for the instant house mod for Minecraft 1.6.2. Spawns in some really cool structures like a cobblestone tower, orange tent, a white tent, a one-roomed house, and a quick dirt house. And like I said, he is adding in more stuff as we speak. So that is going to be about it. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm Unspeakable Gaming, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.